Sabrina, the product owner of altHR. If you need some help on how to set up your generic leave, you're in the right place. I'm going to walk you through all the steps you need to set up a generic leave policy for you to use. Let's get started. So here I am on the leaves policy page. So what is a generic policy? A generic policy is literally anything that kind of falls outside of your annual leave, your emergency leaves. Basically anything that you want to make a leave policy, you will use generic leave policy. So if I click create leave policy, out of the options here, I can select generic leave. So let's create a new policy. One of the things that you can do is create, say, a sick leave for contract staff. So this policy name is used internally, so within the admin dashboard. If you want to give a policy display name, so say you just want to show sick leave, this is what's displayed to the employees. You can enter a description. Can require attachments, so typically a sick leave you will need to attach some sort of medical note or letter, so here you can require an attachment. Can also require a description when the employee submits the leave request, so why they were sick, for example, or what they were sick with, can require a description. If you open up show advanced settings, there's one thing that you can do is count the day as a working day or a calendar day. So working day basically means a business day. And then the pay type, you can choose full day, half day, or unpaid as that. So those are your three options. You ask your employees to apply in advance. Typically a sick leave though doesn't need to be applied in advance because you don't know when you're going to become sick. But say, for example, this is a particular type of sick leave that requires you to book an appointment with a hospital, for example, or a clinic, you can ask the employees to apply in advance. And so you can do, 5 working days or maybe 5 calendar days in advance you need to apply. So eligibility, the second part. So which employees are eligible for this? Up here, I think I called it for contract staff, yes. So yes means all your employees are eligible to see this and use this policy. If you click on no, you can select based on criteria listed here. So I had selected by contract staff, so here. And then that means only contract staff will be able to see and use this policy. So that's the eligibility. In the next section, we have entitlement. So entitlement here, we have, say they're allowed to take 20 sick days a year. So you can set that. If you open hide advanced settings, you can set up when this entitlement refreshes. So yes, annually, per transactions, or no balance continues throughout tenure. So say they get 100 sick days to use at the time of your company, for example. So yes, annually, you can select which day, so 1st of January, or if your company cycle starts halfway through the year, you can do 1st of July. Must this leave be taken consecutively, yes or no? So no, typically, we allow half day. Typically 6 days, you do allow half days. And same entitlement for all. So if it's a no, you can select based on location. So say the Ipoh branch gets 25 instead of 20 days. You can also select multiple criteria where a fancy matrix will come up. So you can see if I chose location and organization, I can be very specific here where of those people that work within the CEO office at DGX HQ, they get 25 days, for example. So you can be very, very specific on your entitlement in this table. So let's scroll down to the next section. So approval routing, you can set out your default approval routings in leave settings. And if you choose yes, it will follow those default approval routings. If you click no, you can set up custom approval routing specific to this policy. So say for sick leave, you want to, of a specific organization, let's say marketing. So within marketing, they have to follow a specific route instead. So you can choose by organization, employee, job ban, or all. So You can choose all the options, but let's choose all. I can do to head of department. I can also click on this plus arrow and say for days that are 0 to 5 days, it goes to a specific head of department. For anything more than 5 days, it has to follow go to approval through the head of division, for example. So you can set it up this way, confirm. There's another setting here called auto approve. So if you enable this, you can set if this leave request has not been approved or rejected by X number of days, which is the days that you'll set here, let's say 30, this leave request will automatically be approved. So that is what the setting is. So I have done that and I will click confirm. There you have it. That's all you need to know about setting up a generic leave policy on altHR. Thank you for being an altHR customer. I hope this video has helped you.